Ace Ventura 1994 arrives on 4K Ultra HD for the first time. In this review, I'm going to compare the brand new 2025 Blu-ray to the newly released Shout Factory 4K. So which version of Ace Ventura would you like to add to your collection? We're breaking it all down and then answering the question, should you upgrade? All right, guys, so let's get right into video quality. Now, before I start this, I would like to say I don't own Ace Ventura Blu-ray. I don't have the original Blu-ray. I own the DVD. So that is what I have, but I did not want to do a DVD versus a 4K because we all know that's going to look 10 times better, the 4K. So I didn't want to waste my time with that. But I wanted to do the 2025 Blu-ray versus the 4K for you guys. Now, with that said, if I get my hands on the original Blu-ray, I will do a proper should you upgrade from that version to the 4K, or if you guys want the Blu-ray versus Blu-ray, I could do that also. Just leave a comment down below and let me know. But with that said, this is my thoughts on the new 2025 Blu-ray. When it comes to the 2025 Blu-ray, I think it looks great. The skin tones look fantastic. There's some color grades here that I enjoy. It's not overly saturated, but it's kind of a little bit saturated in some of the clothes. You see it pop out. It looks great. When it comes to grains, there is heavy grains, but I will say more middle grains. It's not as in your face, but it's very noticeable in certain scenes of the film. Now, I can't say that the original Blu-ray had tons of grains everywhere because I don't have that version right now. But for right now, this 2025, very noticeable grains. You get to see that. Like I said, skin tones look great, very sharp and detailed. The Blu-ray is very sharp in detail. I was kind of shocked to see that. But yeah, that is what I got from the 2025. I was kind of impressed with the Blu-ray. I will say that Shout Factory did a great job with this 2025 Blu-ray. Now, how does that compare to the 4K? I think the 4K looks dull. That's just me. I give a lot of praise to the Blu-ray, but when you see this 4K and you see it, it looks natural. I know a lot of people go, oh, that's how I saw it in the theater. Yes, it does look like how you saw it in the theater. I think the Dolby Vision did a great job with this movie. Now, it does not have HDR10. Even when you read the back of the box, it just says presented in Dolby Vision. That is it. Does not say HDR10. So for me, I'm assuming they did not do a HDR transfer of it. It's just Dolby Vision. So you get to see the enhancements there. The darks look great. The colors look natural, not punchy, not popping. The Blu-ray does. I'm gonna show you some scenes here with some colors in the scene that you're gonna see some reds. On the Blu-ray is popping. On the 4K, it just looks natural, more redder than normal. So again, now the skin tones look kind of natural and a little bit pale on the 4K compared to the Blu-ray. I think it gives it a little bit more colors. Here on the cheeks, you can see in certain scenes with Jim Carrey. Yeah, the grains are super, super heavy on the 4K. Super heavy. If you think it's middle on this new transfer for 2025, on the 4K, it is heavy on the grains. Now, some people love that because they love that film look to it. Other people might not and might opt out for the Blu-ray. But again, that is really up to you guys. For me, I kind of leaning more towards this brand new Blu-ray than the 4K. Again, the 4K looks okay. I don't think I was overly going, oh my God, this is like the best transfer. And before I go into the comparisons, I want to say and alliterate that this is a 35 millimeter scan of the original theatrical cut of the film. So with that said, there's a scene in the movie that was removed. I think it was like 1 minute and 30 seconds was removed, is when Jim Carrey plays the dolphin trainer. That scene is removed from the film because they added that to home release film. So if you have the DVD version of it and you have the original Blu-ray, that scene's in it. If you get the 2025 or the new 4K, that scene is not in it. And for those of you out there going, what scene are you talking about? Check out this clip right here. So there you guys have it. I put the 4K with the DVD and you get to see where it cuts off and the other one goes right to the next scene while this one just continues stretching out that scene. Yeah, they removed that scene. To me, it's one of the funniest scenes also in the movie was when he plays the dolphin trainer, but that is only in the home release cut of the film. It is not in the theatrical cut. So I think if you saw it in the theater, that cut was not there. They added it later for home release. So again, if you have the original DVD, if you got the Blu-ray before the 2025 upgrade of it, then you guys are good. But again, if you decide to get the 2025 Blu-ray or the 4K, that scene is not in it. Just a heads up. But you guys let me know. Let's do the comparisons of the 4K of Ace Ventura versus the new Blu-ray 2025, and let's see how they stack up together. Enjoy. There you have it. What do you guys think of Ace Ventura 1994? Which version you think looks best on 4K? Leave a comment down below, but let's get right into audio quality. All right, when it comes to the audio quality, the Blu-ray and 4K comes with DTS HD Mastered Audio 5.1. Now, I think it's the same across the board here. I think it is the same audio mix. So with that said, I don't like it as much. I think it's a very 50-50 mix for me. There's certain scenes that the dialogue is kind of underneath the music. The music is kind of loud. So for me, when they're talking, the music is kind of creeping up very more loud. I don't feel like it's balanced enough. In certain scenes, it sounds kind of dull to me. It sounds kind of flat. Not as punchier with the bass or anything like that. Like especially the scenes that when he's driving, you do hear it a little bit, but it's not, it just sounds kind of thin. Again, it's a 5.1, which I thought they would remix it again for this 4K, but I guess they decided not to. They opted to keep the original from the Blu-ray. I don't own the original Blu-ray, so I don't know how that sounds, but again, the new 2025 Blu-ray and the 4K comes with the same mix. So with that said, again, I'm very torn. I'm very 50-50 on this, but again, let me know in the comments below your thoughts on the audio mix of the 4K, because I wasn't too crazy with it. I'm gonna be honest with you, but it sounded good. I don't think it was great and I don't think it was perfect. I thought it sounded pretty good. Now let's get right into menus and special features. All right, guys, so when it comes to menus and special features, I am going to be honest with you. The Blu-ray comes with one bonus material, and that's just the trailer. It sucks. This is the first time I think I ever did a review that the Blu-ray came with one, and it was only a trailer. That is it. When it comes to the 4K, it comes with zero, absolutely nothing. When it comes to menus and special features, this is atrocious. This is horrible. You can't tell me that this thing does not come with the making of Ace Ventura, no gag reel, no outtakes, no alternative endings, no, alternate openings. There is nothing in this 4K and Blu-ray warrant to upgrade in terms of special features, because I know there's people out there that love special features, but you're not getting it in this, guys. You are not. If you got the original stuff, I guess, I think the DVD comes with special features. I believe so. But when it comes to the original Blu-ray, maybe that comes with it. Maybe there's an anniversary of Ace Ventura that comes with tons of special features, but this does not come with nothing. I am sorry to report it to you guys, but this comes with zero special features on the 4K and only one on the Blu-ray, and that is just the trailer. So with that said, let's get to the final verdict. All right, guys, so let's get right to the final verdict. Should you upgrade? I will say I am torn with this because I love Jim Carrey. I love the movie. I think it's very funny. But when it comes to the 4K versus this brand new 2025 Blu-ray, I gotta say, I might just stick with the Blu-ray. I kind of like the way the Blu-ray looks over the 4K. While the 4K, yes, looks, you know, it has the enhancements, it has the Dolby Vision, it looks the best that it ever could on 4K Ultra HD. But I kind of like the Blu-ray on this one. I do. I think the colors, the punchier colors, it sticks out to me. I think the skin tones look better to me in this version. I think it just looks a little bit punchier than the 4K in my eyes. And I think it's just, and it's weird because I don't know if this version looks better than the original, but I gotta say the 2025 Blu-ray, if I had to go back, I would just pick up the Blu-ray over the 4K. And that's just me, and it's okay. I mean, I know there's gonna be a lot of people upgrading this because it is an iconic character, and this is one of the top movies that catapulted Jim Carrey's career. So I kind of see everyone getting it, but honestly, I will hold off on a sale than to go out for get a full price on this thing, but it's just me. I will stick with the Blu-ray. Just get the Blu-ray if they ever sell this separate. I don't know if this is only just a 4K thing, but I will say the Blu-ray in this situation, the Blu-ray is better than the 4K. And I normally don't like to do this, but you saw it in the comparisons. And this is just my opinion, of course, but I will be watching it more on the Blu-ray than the 4K. If I get the original, then I'll do like a proper should you upgrade from the original Blu-ray, comparing it to the new 2025 Blu-ray, or maybe against the 4K, whatever you guys like. Again, that's what I think on this Ace Ventura 4K. But there you guys have it. What do you think of Ace Ventura 1994 on 4K? Which version would you like to add to your collection? Leave a comment down below, and remember to like, share, and subscribe for all things Geeks and Flicks. Be awesome to each other, and keep collecting.